Man, the song East Coast came about similar, honestly, to like when I'm looking back at this project, all of the songs like All In and um East Coast were pretty much made in one day, and then Level Up was made one other day in terms of like composing the song, writing the lyrics, and like
Hmm.
having the groundwork laid out. Um, East Coast super similar. The same night Fallen was made, actually. Um, I think Queso would send me a beat, and like he was saying, sometimes I'd get a beat and it would just be so busy that I
There
couldn't.
was no room.
There was no room.
Yeah.
And so I don't even remember him sending me the beat, but he said like that. I was like, yo, it's
You were
straight.
busy. You were busy, and I was like real hype, and I was like trying to get you to listen to it, but like
Yeah.
you were just like didn't have like the time. You were doing something,
Right.
and so I think it just kind of got lost in translation.
Yeah.
But then when I pulled up, you were like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, it was, man. This is my favorite song on the 3-pack, man. I absolutely love this one, and it's my favorite beat on the project. And man, we kind of cooked it up right then, and then really, I would say we made like half of the song that night, and then
That
got
night
in the
was super
studio.
lit,
That
dude.
night was fire.
Yeah.
And we got in the studio and got stuck on That's How It's Gonna Be. And I remember you and Alex were working on the beat, and I was just kind of chilling. I went out to my car and wrote the rest of that song. And it was kind of like, I remember coronavirus was like pretty popping at that point.
Yeah,
And so
Rona was peaking.
that's like those bars, I spit COVID virus. Um, so man, the process in that, and then the hook in that song, East Coast, the Beast Coast, and really I stay in the same for the majority of the song, that same rhyme like scheme, like freak hoes, weed smoke, kilos, Migos, basically like a OS, which I thought was really cool because typically I'm hopping around different rhyme schemes, different rhyme words, but for the majority of the song, I'm just hitting OSs, OSs, OSs. Um, and it's got a cool feel to it, man. It's like grimy but fun, and it almost sounds like a West Coast beat, but we threw like an East Coast
That's what people say
hook
anyway.
on it. So
I think it's just queso, man. You know what I mean? I don't even know.
no coast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're everywhere.
Yeah. That's
Queso's
just,
everywhere.
that's just what it is. Shit.
What about the beat, man? How did the beat come about?
Man, it was one of those things where I was just, late night feeling it. Pulled up a preset on Serum. Had my MIDI controller. I think I just set a click, honestly. And just started dancing around and found a nice little loop that I liked. And then I was really adamant about creating a B section immediately because I had found that, I was really good at creating these loops and these stretches. But then coming back in and making a B section to it, after you focus on one part of it for so long, sometimes that can be difficult in the creative process.
Yeah,
Especially for me, because I'm still trying to work out my workflow
yeah,
as a producer, And somebody had given me a tip to create the B section. After you find something that you're kind of fucking with, create something else immediately behind it that's like a little flavor, coming off of the A section. And so that was just a method that I was trying that night. And really, it just goes back and forth between those two. And when I pulled up at your house, that's all it was. It was just these two
and
little
I love
sections.
that. I love that compared to the other stuff I was getting. That was like very busy.
It was
and all
bare
that stuff
bones.
going.
There was 3 instruments.
Yeah, I felt like, oh man, I can dance on this.
Yeah,
Like,
there
I
was
can
like
flex.
nothing to it. I was like kind of caught off guard. I was like, damn.
You were like, dude, I'm not even done with this. Like, I'm barely even started. Like,
and you were
this
like,
is-
nah, fuck that.
Yeah, I was like, this is it. I got room. I can
Yep.
stretch.
And so what we ended up having to do was create a section for the hook,
Mhm.
a little
Yeah, I remember that.
space for that.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how we landed on East Coast to Beast Coast.
It just came. It just happened that night.
We were just hyped.
Yeah. I remember standing on a chair at like 5 a.m, just screaming out East Coast to Beast Coast.
Yeah, there was definitely like, because we kind of recorded, we had to get it down.
Yeah, we
So
recorded it
we
at the
started
crib.
recording the first verse and then the hook,
Yeah.
and we listened to it like 30, 40 times in a row, like trying to just tweak it, but also really just like being super hype on it,
Yeah.
So it was, yeah, that one was crazy. That one was crazy for sure, how it just kind of fell into place. And that's like a real testament to the creative process because, I didn't really know how I felt about the beat. The first time I showed it to you, you didn't necessarily fuck with it. And then I pulled up at your crib.
Mhm.
We were hyped to create music.
Yeah.
I pulled that up, and then it turned into something. So you can never really write shit off, and you never really know the direction that things are going to go in or what could happen in the creative process. And that's one of the things I love about working with my boy Tommy Blaze is just like, shit, man, you just never know. You don't even know what's going to happen.